Today we're making dragon chicken. This one is so damn good. I found this one on the internet. Super awesome recipe. It really should be at more Chinese takeout restaurants. It's kind of like your General Tso's, but a lot different. So without further ado, people, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, so dragon fire chicken. That is what we're making today. It's gonna be so damn delicious. So without further ado, people, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna take some boneless, skinless chicken thighs here. I've got about 2 to 3 pounds, and I'm gonna slice them down against the grain into nice slices, and then cut those slices in half. Then I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of some soy sauce to them in a bowl, and then I would say about 3 to 4 tablespoons of some fresh ground black pepper. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in a tablespoon of some chili powder, and then I'm gonna add in 2 beaten egg yolks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in about 1/4 cup is what I ended up with here of some flour. I'm eyeballing this because I want to make sure it's where I want to get it to, and 2 tablespoons of some cornstarch. You can go with 2 teaspoons, honestly. And then give that a nice mix, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's not where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and add more. Yes, there's another way you can do this for sure to be a little bit cleaner. I was in a rush. This is what happens when you're in a rush and you don't want to make so many dishes, but it does come out just fine. Don't worry about that. Then we're going to work on the sauce base. So we've got a cup of some chicken broth here. Then we're going to go for 1/4 cup of some soy sauce as well. Then we're going to come through with fresh ground black pepper. Again, seems to be the theme here. So we're doing about 3 tablespoons of that. Then we're going to come with 2 tablespoons of some ketchup, and then I would say 2 to 3 tablespoons of some honey. Yes, you can go with honey. If you don't want to go with honey, go with brown sugar if you want it sweeter. Then 2 heaping teaspoons of some chili garlic, and then add in about 1 tablespoon of some Shaoxing wine. Give this a really nice mix and set aside. You can add in more peppers to make it more spicy, however you want to do it. Then into a saucepan, I'm going to go ahead and add in some avocado oil while I'm cooking my, deep frying for that matter, my chicken in some peanut oil on the side. So that pan that I started putting some oil in just a little bit ago, turned on about medium heat, and we lost footage, but I have sliced onions, bell peppers, and soaked chili de arbol here that I de-stem. I do this a lot in my Mexican recipes. Check out my birria recipe. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Then we're just going to saute these. We're not looking to get them real brown or anything. Just give them a nice saute, soften them a little bit, and then add about 6 to 8 cloves of some fresh ground, fresh grated for that matter, garlic. And then we're going to go ahead and add in about 1 teaspoon of some fresh chopped up ginger. Then set aside your chicken onto a wire rack as it is frying. I like to put my oven on warm and do these in small batches because we don't want a grease fire, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'll put it in the oven and I'll finish the rest of the recipe. You'll see everything at the end. But we're going to go ahead and put some cashews into some very light heat. So we've got some oil here. We're going to go ahead and we just want to brown them a little bit. We just want to toast them a little bit, not blast them with a ton of heat. So very low heat. Then we're going to add in our peppers and our garlic and everything from earlier. So we're going to add that in there. And then that's when we're going to turn up the heat slowly, about to almost a medium is what we're about to get to here, but not just yet. So just give it a nice stir throughout, and then we'll start adding our other elements. And by that, I mean our sauce. So drop in the sauce, let all of those nice veggies and everything soak that up. And you don't need the cashews, but they actually do have a really nice touch. If you don't have cashews, grab peanuts. It's perfectly okay. And so we got this about medium heat, and we're going to let this heat up here. And then we're going to go ahead and start adding in our chicken in just a little bit. Now, this may not be that thick. That's fine. If it's not that thick and you want it thicker, you can do a cornstarch slurry. You can always go for that. So 1-to-1 cornstarch to water. Mix it up. It'll look super milky, and you can do it that way, and that's it there. So I like to add it slowly. I make a big batch, and I slowly add it because once the heat hits it, it does start thickening up the sauce. So it's up to you. Do you want gravy, or do you want a thinner sauce? It's not too thin, but it's not on gravy level. It's really up to you on how you want this.
All right, and as you can see, I've got it to about this consistency where it kind of slowly runs off. That's perfect for me. It's not too thick, not too heavy there. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to move on to adding the star of the show, which is the chicken. So you can eat these chickens as is. This is nice little bite-sized nuggets, but we're going to go ahead and drop them in. And well, actually, they'd be kind of like mini tenders. But anyways, I digress. Go ahead and drop them in the sauce. The sauce is now at a medium to high. It's kind of boiling here. We're going to go ahead and mix these in, but we want to reserve some of the sauce on the side. So kind of scoop some of it out without getting the veggies and everything. Scoop it on the side. You can do that for a nice little plating for your guests. Okay, that's just a little trick you can do in case you plate for your guests or you have a nice date and you want to impress them. So mix this throughout, make sure everything gets nice and coated in that sauce. And guess what? We are ready to plate, people. By this time, your mouths are going to be salivating. You're going to be super hungry. So got some nice jasmine rice right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop all this chicken on this plate here. And I got to tell you, people, this one was so damn good. Thank you for watching. Oh, and one more thing. You can garnish it with some nicely sliced up green onions, and you can also add in some cilantro leaves as well. Gives it a nice touch and a good flavor. So there you go.
All right, and we are all done here. So gonna go ahead and try this out. Here we go. Get some of that chicken. Super damn good. I would, if anything, I would add some Thai chilies to make it even spicier. But it's kind of like a General Tso's. But wow, this one is damn good. Probably one of my faves now. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for watching the video, but I'm gonna eat this and cheers. I'm out.